And now we're live. Hello, almost said hello, bitches. Hi, everybody. Welcome to the Beautiful Mini Spotlight here on JLJ Media. I'm James Lott Jr., believe it or not. We're here today to talk about the bold and the beautiful. And as usual, like I always say, I'm with the bold and a beautiful. Ladies and gentlemen, Amanda, Russ, and Tami Goveia. Hi, kids.
Peace all.
Hi, guys.
Where's your show, James? Where is it? There you are.
Where is it? Girl,
Okay.
I don't know either. Where is it? We got to talk about the week that was in Los Angeles and several things in Los Angeles. But first, it's time for me to do the church announcements, as my chocolate twin Tony would say. This is Soap Sunday. And we are here with you today. And earlier we did the Wine on Mini Spotlight. So that's all done. That is out. Audio and video is out now for you and your viewing and listening pleasure. Go ahead and listen to that. And if you are listening to it, go wherever you find your podcast, and you'll find the Young and the Restless Mini Spotlight. I made it so super easy, you cannot miss. After that, this show, it's me and Frank's 100,000 emails. Last week, he couldn't work his computer. Had to call Marvel to get it fixed. So we couldn't do his email count last week because he
got too many emails.
I know. It's somebody couldn't. I know exactly. So he couldn't do it last week. So hopefully this week live we'll have his email count. I know you guys just really want that email count. But we're doing that next after this show. That's at 1:00 p.m. our time Pacific. And also on Wednesday, Frank Moran, John Dunphy, and Kim McAndrew and I will be talking about Star Wars: The Acolyte. We're doing the first 3 episodes. I want to thank all the listeners who've already made our show a hit, just like our other Star Wars shows. You guys you tune into us. We know you have really many choices out there of Star Wars content. The fact that you actually come to my shows and listen to us, and well, we appreciate that very much. And that'll be on Wednesday night, and on all Wednesday nights at 7 p.m. Pacific time. Shit. That's live also. So you want to see me and Frank talk about something else besides soaps? Check us out over there. And Kim and John are great too. So you can see them. Also, my chocolate twin and his gang over at Edition Days will be talking about Days of Our Lives. And they went to the Emmys. So, well, actually, Tony went to the Emmys. Oh, and Justin did too. They'll talk about that also. They gave out the Edition Days Awards. That is up also on the YouTube channel. It's really fun. And people came on. Like Ari Zucker showed up and many others. So that out. You ever check it out, Tami? You looked at it yet? It's good. When I saw Ari show, I was like, Ari, so like, wow, she was hilarious.
Hey.
You know she's going through that stuff with them right now. But so so that's Edition Days Awards over on Edition Days. Show them the love. Yes, and I know Tony makes a joke about my age every single week. So we're gonna. So I'm sure he's gonna say something funny today. Of course, that's what he always says. Also, I have the new Neighbors After Show. So go ahead and check out my Neighbors After Show, my new people from Australia. I talked to 3 of the stars. One is a transgender, like, just powerhouse down in Australia, Georgie Jones. And I talked to her and 2 long time. One guy who was on the first episode in 1985, he's on there still, Stephen Davis and Annie Jones. Talked to all 3 of them. It's a great, fun interview. We talk about Kylie Minogue and everything. It's a lot of fun. Check that out. It's my Neighbors After Show. You can get it audio or video. They're up for Emmys, and so it's a great time. So check that out. Tonight is our Emmy special with me, Walker Ragsdale, who you love, of course, Jerry Wagon, and Miss Mac. We'll be talking about the 51st Emmys. And no, I was not there, of course, but I will be spilling some Emmy tea and making a big announcement, and I will be filling you in on what happened with me since my video. So you're not gonna miss that. You don't want to miss that at all. So check that out tonight. Tonight. I want to say tonight. Yes. So check that out. I think that's oh shit, that's all that stuff I'm talking about there. Yes, I think that's all that stuff. Also, I forgot to mention this last time. If you are a Christophe St. John fan, as many of us were, People Magazine released it's a documentary. It's very hard to watch about Christophe St. John's life and how tough it was and addiction issues he had and family stuff.
The documentary. Who created the documentary?
I forgot who created it, but it's making the rounds. If you have not seen it, it's out there, and it's a little tough. But it's coming out sometime. I forgot soon. It's coming out, so it's a thing on Christophe St. John. Actually,
Christophe St.
yes,
John.
yeah,
I got
Christophe
it.
St. John. Yes, I miss him all the time. So he was a good guy.
He
Yeah,
was.
but-
And if he was on YNR still, I wish, but if he was on there still, he would take care of all the problems that
Well, that's the
everyone's
problem.
having.
Yes.
There's no parent at the helm. That's the problem.
Yeah, he would take care of it real quick.
Because the kids are running around like little circus animals.
They are. And I want to give some shout outs right now to David for his and Zach both.
Thank
for
you,
their
boys.
super chats. Thank you. And Zach, yeah, okay. So guys, I got to read these comments. Before we start, I got to read these comments real quick. Oh my God, I hope Friday's cliffhanger was Finn's fantasy, because if it's not, it's one of the dumbest things they've done. Finn and Hope have zero chemistry. I don't think it's a fan. They're going on to next week, obviously. He's never shown the slightest frustration with Steffi. It would be very aggressive to have Hope messing with another man who's in love with Steffi. We're going to talk about all that. We're going to get into there. We're going to get in there. There's a lot of people split on this, and Tami was one of the few people who said this is going to happen. So we're going to talk about that in a second. I just want to check out all the church announcements. I think I did. I think I got all the church announcements done. I think I right time.
I do want to mention Christelle on the Daytime Emmy show, award show, got in Christophe's name, because she was jokingly saying that Lily didn't know her paternity for the longest of time.
Yes.
And
Yes.
she mentioned Christophe and
Shamar Moore. She did.
Yeah, and Shamar and
yes.
And so it was just nice that he was there, right?
Yes.
For that moment, he was there. And
yes. And also, we have to give congratulations to Torsten K, who took home lead actor in a drama series. Wasn't my choice, but there you go. He got it. You'll hear more from my show later. But ladies, I don't know if you guys want to say anything on it or not, but I know for me, I'm like, ugh. Manders.
I will say this. I was very surprised.
Yeah.
I'm curious what I was surprised. Because I couldn't recall love Thorsten. And by the way, when I met him, he was amazing.
I'm sure.
He cannot stand Ridge. So that made me like him more. But I was trying to think of all the different storylines he had been in recently. So I was just surprised.
Yeah.
Tami.
we know who should have won the Emmy.
Yes.
Does not mean, Torsten, we love you.
Yeah, we love you.
That is not the question. There is no doubt there. Love you from all my children. Love you. We know who should have won the Emmy.
I agree with that. And you'll hear my stuff later. Torsten was hilarious. No, the point is, he doesn't come to the Emmys. He usually doesn't come. And he brought his daughter, who looks just like Susan.
Oh my gosh, she's
like her
so
mother.
cute.
Oh my gosh. And she was just bawling.
I
know.
I
was
bet
so
so
sweet. I got all emo. It's like, oh my God.
I know.
She loves her daddy so
She loves her daddy. It was very sweet. It was very sweet. And his daughter, she is beautiful. McKenna, her name. She's beautiful. I feel like Rich is same shit every episode, different ways. I wanted John or Eric Braden or Eric Martzoff. I agree. One of those three should have won instead. Easily. John McCook should have won instead.
Did Eric Martzoff, did Eric have a good storyline?
Oh, he did. He had a great reel. He had a great reel.
Oh, that's
but Eric's won before. Both Eric's have won before. John's won before. Torsten's won before. I think they all won before, actually, in the lead actor. So it's kind of one of those things I just went. But Eric Martzoff had a great one. And John. Zach says, also as a straight man with a female best friend, it frustrates me that men and women just can't be friends on this show. And without ending up in bed. That's a good point too, Zach. It's a good point about that. Because I have people that I'm not attracted to and I'm friends with them. Then I have people I'm attracted to, I am friends with, I'm attracted to too.
Yeah, same.
Well, it just happens. Both happens. But yes. But we're gonna get your table up everything. We're going to. But I would talk more Emmy stuff later, of course, as we got to talk about. Hi Marvin, hi everybody. Okay, so we have a couple of storylines. Oh, what?
I want to say hi, Dylan. Hi, Matt.
Yes, Dylan, I'm loving some neighbors. I'm coming down. I'm coming to Australia, Dylan. Look out for me. I'm coming. I'm gonna find you in the bush. Grab me a koala on the way back.
Oh, is it gonna be that kind of show?
Yeah, okay, really talk another bush. I know. When she said that to me, I was like, I seriously. And he said I turned off. Matt was like, James, you turned red. I was like, Millie Thomas Scott. Anyway, but she was hilarious. No, we'll get to the Hope and Finn stuff in a second because I want to talk about Lee had me bust the Lee. Naomi Matsuda is so. I mean, in real life, she's so zen, so everything opposite. She's like light and love and everything lovely. On this show, she a total bitch. She pushed her way in there and commanded the whole thing. They actually revisited her storyline with Bill. I was like, oh, the flashback. Wow, that's right. And how brilliant she was in that too. That was so. Oh my god, she was so good. That's remind me how good. And then like I brought a test too, bitch, and I'm going to administer it. And I'm a doctor, and you ain't. And that cliffhanger, before he found out, made me laugh so hard. Well, what is it? He's like, what is it? What is it? What is it? And then it went to black. I was like, oh, that's so hilarious. It reminded me of, in a different way, when Rick and Usher were the choices between Amber's baby. And we all know either one be black or one be white. that episode ended on a Friday. And they're like, and she gives birth, she goes, well, what is it? What is it? And the lights go out and it ends. We had to wait till Monday. I'm like, oh my God. It was, oh my God. I was just like, Lee was not having it. Lee was not having it. And she was sure her sister was lying through her teeth. Yeah. And when it finally showed, and they're like, and I love the way he did it. Everybody saw the stick first before we did. Oh, next. Oh. And her thing was, look what we have here. When she said, I started laughing. And it made me laugh the whole time. And then everybody looked at it first. And then it was like, she didn't say this, of course, but it was like, you're my daddy. Like, it was like, and Lee was like, I was sure you fucking bitch that you were lying. She didn't say that, of course. That's what she wanted to say. The whole thing was hilarious to me. It was totally soapy goodness. It was completely what I wanted. I loved it. But I'll tell you the downside after this. But I want to hear from the ladies and have you guys have your run. Go right ahead.
I loved how she just whips out the paternity, so she just whips it out of her purse. I'm like, oh, okay. She's like, you know what? I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna handle this. And she just whips it out.
Sure did.
Like, let me take care of it. I'm like, okay.
Yeah, because I'm not gonna trust anything else.
Nope.
I'm gonna do it myself.
Nope.
Were you guys surprised? Because they wanted us to believe it wasn't Bill. So then now it is. And we saw her do it. Like, no one left the room. So we know it's true.
Oh, yeah, she did it. I'll get there later. For me, I'll get my answer later. I just want to hear the first opening remarks of what you guys thought. Tami?
Well, at first I thought, like when Lee first came on the scene, especially when it came to Poppy and Luna, it was like, girl, back off.
Mm-hmm.
You are just being way too harsh. But now we've got a little bit more backstory on Miss Poppy Girl. And I'm going to say, under the umbrella of the horrifying things that they're doing to the female characters on Bold and Beautiful right now, which I'm livid about, I'm all for Lee being the ball buster, being a force to be reckoned with. She has a point. And yeah, so I'm here for it.
I'm glad they did it for us to see. I'm glad it was
awesome. It wasn't off camera.
Yeah, it was off camera.
Right? They always do it off camera.
Yes. So I'm glad they did that. Yes, you can do a home paternity test, folks. I've actually done one. And I got mine from Walgreens.
Go Walgreens.
Wow.
Walgreens, yes. So I've had to do it a couple of times.
Just keep it in your pants, James. Jesus.
I know, right?
I was young and free. I was young and free back then.
Young and free.
I was like, just a stiff wind. No, so Here's the deal. You can do that at home. First of all, you can get one. But the whole thing is, I think for me, I feel like something's missing. I feel like they changed the story to make it Bills. I think originally it wasn't going to be Bills. I think they kind of retconned that a bit, which they can change story if they want to. But there's something, there's something about this that's just like I think they changed it, which to me it was like making it Bill's child. I'm torn on it. Part of it is more Bill, which for me, that's never too much, never too much,
Sure.
never too much, never too much. No, I want some Bill. But secondly, this instant family thing all of a sudden is kind of weird. But I just feel like there was a whole thing where it was not going to be him. But something was to happen behind the scenes that they had to change it. And I feel like they changed it. I don't have any proof of all this. It just feels that way to me. Like that was
Where do you
the way they were
think
playing
it
off
was,
with.
where do you think it was going? Like,
Well, I said the rumors I had heard Finn was an option.
that's just, I can't ever.
Well, because of the pills, they're not blood related, so that was an option. I heard Jack was an option, but see, where's Ted King? I don't know what's going on with him. That was an option. I heard both those options, so I don't know. I have no idea. So I know Kid Klein. I know.
Maybe it was a virgin inception.
Like a virgin. Touch for the very first time,
Mint.
like a virgin.
Mint.
That's what.
Because Diane says, yeah, so what's the talk Poppy had with Finn a red herring? I know that. I feel like there's something. I think they were leading somewhere. Then they changed it, which they can do. I mean,
They do that all the time, though. They dangle this, let's go down this road, and then boom. They do that all the time.
Yes, but I tell you, that whole exchange was busting me. That whole thing just busted me up. And she was like, "You don't know my sister. You got what you wanted. What's that, sis?" Oh, she didn't say sis, but I just want to say that. And she was like, "You got you a rich man, a very rich man." And then was okay? Now here's where this bugs the S out of me. I thought Carter and Katie were together. So what you telling me now is Katie jealous of Bill and this Poppy stuff?
Yes.
That's weird to me. Like, I'm glad she's back. Loves Heather Tom. That's my girl. Love you, Heather. Heather, love you. But I'm like, this is a weird, now you're back.
Yes.
You're interested in Bill? Like what? Like you're reacting like
she's jealous because think about it. She's jealous because there is no other baby mamas now because Quinn left.
Right.
She's the only baby mama, right? Well, now she's jealous because she's not the only baby mama.
Right.
That's what I'm thinking. She's like, wait, I'm special because I have his child. Well, uh-oh.
No. And the thing is, giving him a daughter would be interesting, actually. That's what I'm kind of torn.
Yeah.
Like giving him a Spencer daughter would be actually kind of cool. He's always had sons. So this could be interesting, a whole other world for him. Because Caroline was his niece, and he was close to her. But then Lindsay went on to Days of Our Lives. So I didn't recast the role. So I'm like, okay. Jackie and Lawrence look good together. No, here's the thing. Little side notes. When Stephanie and Carter were talking in the office, and she was praising him, saying, maybe you should become CEO with me, blah, blah, stuff. And I was like, she's hot and he's hot. I could kind of see a little Steffi Carter juice up. I could. I mean, I'm not saying I want it, but they're both hot. Tami, they're hot. Both of them are hot.
I know, but hopefully Carter's learned his lesson not to mess with the women of Forrester.
No, Tami. He hasn't, Tami. No, he has not.
I gotta talk to Tami for a second. Tami, you see her legs and that little jumper at the house?
Yeah.
Come on, Tami. Come on, Tami. Yeah. Come on, girl.
She's in crackers.
She's in crackers. I sleep with her. Shit, that's how hot she is.
Keep it in your pants.
Oh no, James.
I'll just go to Walgreens to get a test. What happens? She's fertile. She's fertile.
She's fertile.
But she's hot. And so I mean, and everybody said, yeah, they look good at the Emmys together. They did. And you know Lawrence, and you know he's probably watching the show. We don't care. It's a tall drink of black water.
Oh my
Oh,
God.
black water. Keep on
Do
running.
not get me started.
Keep on running.
You guys know how I feel. Do not get me started.
Yeah, let's get it started. Let's get Amanda started.
When in person, I honestly, for a second, I couldn't talk. He was like, and I was like, oh my God. Oh my God.
We've met him in person. We know we've met him sometimes in person. We know how big his presence is.
And at the daytime Emmys when he came out, it was with was that with Christelle? Who did he come out with?
Who
Lawrence.
Oh, he's by himself. He came out by himself.
No, because I remember saying to Ernie, this girl better look out for his vortex.
Oh.
He came out with a woman. I'm like,
I don't remember who it was though.
Don't get too close to his vortex.
I can't remember either.
Well, James didn't even see nobody else.
No,
clearly.
Me.
No, because it was him and Aaron D. Spears came up and everyone was like, "Oh my God, you're here!" I was like, "Yes," and they both were just. I don't remember any chicks. Any chick like that. But he did mention the vortex. Remember, he mentioned the vortex to us when he walked up. We were laughing. He goes, "Oh yeah, the vortex." Anyway, back to how hot he is. The point is, I'm all drooling all of a sudden. We've seen him several times, and he's one of the nicest guys in the business, kids. And he was up for it. He was up for an Emmy for the writing team. They didn't win, but he was up for an Emmy for that. He said that Emmy nominee Lawrence St.
So awesome.
That's very cool. We're very proud of you, Lawrence. We're very proud of you.
Every time we do a show, we literally talk about how hot he is. Like every time we do a show.
I'm sorry. It's just
Don
Diamont. Don Diamont. I don't know if I can ever have him as a guest on the show. I don't think I can because I wouldn't be able to speak.
No, you'd have to have one of us to help you. Not Tami, though. Tami will be curtsying.
Just the way you say curtsy, she's like, "Thank you," or giggling.
Yes, or my little.
You may go inside now, Don. Go back to the party.
I'm like, go back to the party. Just a little coy with my fan.
Oh my God! I don't think Stephanie's too young for Carter. Stephanie is a woman.
Hell no.
Please. And Carter ain't that old.
No.
He's probably in his 40s on the show or late 30s on the show. Do you think Stephanie gets sucked in Carter's vortex? Exactly. She is.
Of course.
Especially if she finds out what's going on. If there's
on my show at AfterBuzz TV, Heather Tom said, I asked her, who would you want to be with? Her character to be with. She said Aaron D. Spears or Lawrence St. Victor. She liked chocolate.
All right.
She said she wouldn't mind either because they're friends off camera too. And I remember asking Aaron D. Spears about that. He's like, oh yeah, me and Heather are great. Heather's great, actually. She's really fun. But she mentioned both the black men's. Yes, she did.
That's what I would say too.
Okay. I was like, she was like, okay. No, kid, I want to be on the Zoom when Don comes and I will faint. No room for you kids. Me. I'm gonna be on the Zoom. No other man, just me. No, it's but no, I don't think Stephanie's young for Carter. Stephanie's a woman. She's like running things. She got kids. She's like, she can do it.
I think this whole, Katie reaction is just the writers falling back on the same old dumb stuff.
I agree.
It's a weak choice. Can we move on, please, and get something creative going?
And at least tell us, like, did they break up? Was it just a hookup? Like, at least tell us what's going on.
They're all, well, Amanda has a type, LOL. Oh, Amanda says she got type. Oh, she got type all right.
I do. And I love a shaved head, too.
Yeah, I know you do.
Like, Tami loves luscious hair. I like a shaved head.
I agree with you all. Carter is hot. I'll eat his abs for dessert and breakfast. Yes, I'm thirsty like that. That's right, Marvin. He's like, Lawrence is. Anyway, so we got Katie in there. You have getting some attitude.
How long? How long did we talk about his hotness, James?
I know, right?
I think we're done now.
I think that's it for the show, guys. Thanks so much.
Bye.
We'll see you next time. No, but then he got Poppy Lee coming back to the office and adding more shade. Well, I wouldn't trust my sister. She's just like just getting her sister. Just turning her in basically. I was laughing, and I was just like, well, at least she knows who her father is. And Lee's like, yeah. She's like, yeah. And he's like, but my sister, woo, she's not happy. Lee is like, not what I wanted. I did not want my sister infiltrating this family. And she in now. Now she in.
Oh, yeah.
Forever.
Right. When you have kids together, trust me, I know. hooked forever.
Well,
So, but
forever on a soap.
I know, but I was also to say, I think that now problems are going to happen. Some Poppy. There's so many things with Poppy. Something's going to happen.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Does Bill know about the mints?
Not that I know of.
Lee knows, right?
Yeah, Lee knows.
Does she?
Right? I think Lee knows, right? You guys in chat. Lee knows about the
I don't know.
Someone asked in the chat. I'm like, oh, that's a good question. I don't know.
Yeah, chat. Do we know? I can't remember. Lee gives me OG Stephanie Forrester. Yes. Oh yeah, she's like.
Oh, Lee's wild. I really like her.
I do too. It's kind of funny. She's my nerves sometimes, but I like her because she just don't care.
Yeah.
She's like, this is what's going to happen.
And you know what? The stuff she keeps saying, it does keep happening. Like she said, she's this, Poppy's this and that, and then she drugs her own daughter, and you're all like, oh, maybe she's not wrong.
Right.
I think there's more secrets.
Oh, it says Lee doesn't know about the mints. Oh my God, if she finds out.
Yeah, I think Brooke is the only one that knows everything that's gone down.
Yeah, Brooke knows.
And Ridge still doesn't know, right?
She told Ridge. Did she tell Ridge?
Did she tell Ridge?
I think she did.
I don't think so.
There you go. Yeah, I don't think Lee knows because I would want her to have seen her pop off about it. So right now, but Brooke knows for sure.
Yeah.
We know Brooke knows. She was pissed.
Do you think Bill would be mad?
I don't know.
Because he does bad things. I mean, he blew up his own kid. I don't know if he'd be that mad.
I don't know.
The past. He now has a daughter who he's going to
embrace
and talk about protect. Holy cannoli. I kind of feel sorry for Miss Luna because she has no idea what's coming down the pike.
She does not.
I think it's time for Wyatt to come home now that he has a sibling.
Right. Poppy didn't drug Luna. Luna took those mints accidentally.
Yes.
Well, to be fair, drugging Luna was an accident.
I agree.
They said Rich does not know. Okay, Rich does know. Okay.
No, he doesn't.
Okay. Yeah. Well, I'm shocked Brooke has been able to keep a secret.
I know. She always tells me everything. So let's go into that because it's already 12:15. I got other shows to do. So here's the deal, kids. The other storylines, basically is Logan's versus Forrester's. And they are bringing up all of this part of the story I didn't expect. So they're bringing up Brooke's past. The belief
what else is new?
Bedroom. But I didn't expect this part. I didn't expect that because she hasn't been with the business so long. I will say I was kind of surprised they're going this direction. I'm kind of happy to go in this direction.
Yeah,
but I was like, oh, they're going to revisit that part of Brooke. Because what has Brooke been doing for the last 20 years? Nothing. So I'm like, oh, okay. So Ridge sided, which I think Ridge was in the right. That just you have a bad moment. They're in transition. You don't just drop off a part of the company because they're in transition. You give them a chance and see what happens. And then if it doesn't work, there you go. So, but apparently, see, Zach, they said her stuff still they keep saying it several times, her stuff still gives dividends to the company. The Brooks Belief formula, Brooks Bedroom, they say still are top things that happen at the company. So she's still relevant then. That means her inventions are still relevant. So, and I believe that I saw the rumor was going to happen. The rumor, should I tell you guys the rumor I heard? I heard somewhere that Ridge is going to design for a hope for the future.
Oh my God. I will make Steffi nuts. I love that idea. I love that idea.
I know, me too. So I'm with you, Dylan. Come back and fuck shit up, Brooke. Just come on in. She said, of course she's gonna say, yeah. But then it showed next week's thing, and Steffi's gonna say the wrong. Steffi's gonna open her big fat mouth and say the wrong thing.
I swear to, if somebody doesn't slap the bejesus out of Steffi sooner than later, I swear, I'm so over her attitude. So over her attitude. I cannot wait. I hope this isn't a daydream. I know this is terrible. I know it's horrible, but the only two things that are going to knock Miss Steffi off her higher than thou pedestal is Brooke and Hope.
Well, Brooke said that. If I come back, she's going to feel threatened.
Yep. She's right.
But that really it really ticked me off because
Okay.
here she is coddling Ridge again.
No, she does.
I don't want to upset your daughter. I just want peace in the family. I don't know if that would be good for business if there's, tension between Steffi and myself. It's like, oh my gosh. Stop.
So
I
my thing is, folks, as you chat room, people are kind of torn. Because it really is there is a whole team hope. I know people are team Steffi. Steffi is making this personal also. I'm sorry if you guys don't think she is. What are you not seeing? It's just totally personal.
Totally.
Hope's just trying to hold on to her company. She didn't do anything to her. She was like, Steffi started this.
This is not personal, Liam. This is strictly business.
No,
Okay.
it's not.
And
She
she was
told Finn
pissed.
that too.
And when Finn took up for Hope, woo! Steffi wanted to slap the shit out of him. She did. She was like, when he walked, just like, you're trying to get rid of Hope's company? I was like, Finn, oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God.
I was thinking you better shut it.
I know.
Because when you get home, you're gonna be in so much trouble. She said, you know what? You're a doctor. Stay in your lane. Okay? Don't question
she said that
my
term
business.
to Liam. She said that to Liam. My husband needs to stay in his lane.
She did say that. No, Steffi's gangster. Because she's just like, she'd be saying, like, okay. She's like, mm-hmm. Because she's all talking about, she needs to have her food and it's gluten and blah, blah. And Liam made me laugh. He was like, hey, girl, something going on with you. He didn't say it like that, but it was kind of like, he was like, girl, you obviously something on your mind. And she says, I mean, she was cute. She had those long legs. She was working it out. But she was like, Liam likes he likes the tea. He likes all the gossip. He's all taking it all. He's all taking it all in. Your boy, come on, Amanda. Your boy's taking it. He was drinking it in. He was just drinking it. Anything negative about Finn, he was taking it in, Amanda.
Mm-hmm. Liam is worse than me about drama. Oh, yeah. He like goes around to everybody, and he's like, you know what? Let me tell you what I think. No one cares what you think, Liam. How about you just shut it?
But he made me laugh with Hope too. He made me laugh. He's talking to her too. It's just like he loves the tea. He loves it. He fucking loves it. He loves it.
Can I say one thing?
Sure.
I love Courtney Hope, but I was sad that KKL or Annika didn't win. Yeah. So today I'm wearing my KKL Kaftan.
Yes.
It's got little tassels. It's so cute. Yes. And go to Catherine Kelly Lane Kaftans and get you one. Yeah. I was sad because she didn't win, but I understand because Michelle is amazing.
Yeah, we get it. Yes. And she's
okay. So I want Brooke to work at the company.
Me too.
I want her.
You think she's going to come around?
Yeah.
Stephanie,
oh yeah. Because next week when Steffi said something, she was like,
"What? I didn't see the clips for next week."
Oh yeah, what? No, it's Steffi and Brooke.
I think Steffi needs someone. Like checks and balances. Steffi needs someone to balance it. Yeah. To say, no, that doesn't make sense. Why would you cancel a line? It only had one bad. What's the word? They had one bad season, or quarter, I don't know. What's the word.
Right. It's one bad quarter. It's
quarter.
But
one
it's a
bad
transition.
Quarter.
Right.
It's absolutely personal.
It's totally personal. Totally personal. Totally personal. Sorry, Steffi. I don't believe you.
What really upsets me about her attitude, Steffi's attitude in regards to Finn, is she's convinced that she knows her husband and she has absolute control over him. Oh, I know he has a connection with his mother, but the connection that he has with me is stronger. I'm not so sure about that.
She's like,
it's different.
Said no. I said no. Oh, okay.
She treats him like a child.
She does. See, that's Steffi's type because she likes a guy that she can tell what to do. She likes to be in charge. That's why she likes Liam, because Liam just does whatever she says. He's easily swayed.
The chat is like, it's just torn. For good drama, you need Brooke as co-CEO again.
You do. Mm-hmm.
It's just for just soapy purposes, folks. I don't care how you make it happen. Make it happen. To me, I don't care how it happens. Give me some soapy drama. I'll take it. Because you have them as co-CEOs, and literally it is Logan versus Forrester. The
Yep.
thing is, like Dylan was saying, when Hope is talking up Brooke's like, yeah, I did do that. Yeah, I did do that. Yeah, I did. Hope has been a part of Forrester Creations off and on for a long time. She has. You can't take it away from her. She has come for a long. She was ahead of it for one time. So that's what happens. So she is a part of the history. So I know folks don't want it, but this is good soap opera. It means
Oh my
half you guys
gosh, I would live for it. Brooke,
Why would you not want it?
and we want drama, right, folks? We want
Yeah.
drama. I want it.
I want her in a place of power where the only thing, instead of the only thing that she's doing is coddling Ridge's ego.
Right.
That's what she's been doing for the past 2 years.
Well, Rich is dumb. It won't cause any problems. It'll just be a little skirmish. Like
Yeah.
she's World War III in there. It's like
She said a war. It will cause a war. And he's like, no, just a little skirmish.
no skirmish. It's like you're dumb.
I was like, he's so dumb. Did you not just see the fight that just happened in the office?
Right. But however, I had to go. I'm like them. I can use good neck massage, kids. I can use a good. I'm gonna have some strong hands on my neck, and those hands on the hands. The hands on the hands.
You know what? My head hurts so bad all of a sudden. I got the worst migraine. Look, she said, I got the worst migraine. She's like, give it her.
But also, like, when he figures, I'm not even tired yet. I can keep going. And he had that polo shirt on. I was like, you keep going.
And she's like,
Well,
I'm ready. You know
funny.
what? Maybe my neck. She's like, maybe my neck.
Yes, like, and so, folks, I don't know if it's a dream or not. They showed next week, so it could be a dream still, but they showed next week, which could be it could be all a dream sequence. But they're showing us they're showing us a chance to see if people how they're gonna react to Hope and Finn. Again, Tami called this months ago. And this would possibly happen. So whether it's a dream or not, they're trying to show the audience this is a possibility. So go ahead, Tami, please take it from there.
No, I was just thinking, has enough happened on Finn's part for him to cross that line?
Right.
To make it believable. That's my question.
I thought it was a fantasy. I really did think it was a fantasy because that's out of Finn's character. That's very out of Finn's character to just kiss someone else.
He did have that moment because he's being Finn. He was almost being nerdy. Yeah. And Mr. Goody Two Shoes, he came, I'm your friend, and if you need a massage, I'm here. I was thinking, oh my God. And then he's saying to her, you're fabulous, you're wonderful. And then he looked at her and said, you are everything that your company embodies.
Yeah, he did. And he said it's sexy too. You are hope for the future. And then something shifted in his face. It went from nerdy to man. Told you, Tami. He did that to me and James. He did that exact thing to me and James. And I thought, so charming.
Turned it on.
They're now on the same level right here. What is happening?
Because I think for sure she's getting feelings for him.
For sure. Attraction.
I think why not? I say why not?
She thinks in her mind, she thinks that Steffi does not deserve Finn because of the way she treats him.
Totally.
She tells him what to do and all that. Right. That's how she feels anyway.
And Steffi cheated on her with Liam several times. I was glad that Liam and Hope are getting back together so far. They have not indicated they're becoming.
Please, never. Please.
Right. And Black Love says, I like how they're writing Finn. It wouldn't surprise me if he would not be on the show. No, he's not going anywhere. He's not going anywhere. They like him on the show. But it's very interesting. Well, Dylan says the first kiss he was reluctant. He pulled back. Then he gave in, so it might be real.
Yeah, there's that moment too. Yeah.
Right. Because they both are getting closer because their parents. Their parents married. They went through something together.
The initial kiss could be real, but next week's I Can't Stop Thinking About You, that might be a fantasy.
Right.
Because I just don't see Finn going full in right now.
Medora, wouldn't you have headaches too with all that shit going on at your job? I'd have headaches too all the time. Shit. All the
Shoot,
time.
that wasn't. She didn't have no damn headache, James.
But I'm saying,
Please.
so she had a
She
headache.
made that headache up.
I'm
Yeah.
sorry,
My
but
head hurt.
I was laughing, and I don't know if anyone else was getting the double entendre when he kept saying to her, you need to figure out ways to manage your stress.
Yes, I did.
You need to figure out ways to release your stress. That's what Thomas was for, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah.
That was her release from stress. Every time she got stressed out.
Well, here's
Yeah, and then Steffi ruined that too.
well, it got us all talking in the chat. It got us all talking online. Bold knows what they're doing. So Bold knows what they're doing by doing stuff. They do bold moves like this.
They do.
And so, and everybody in chat is seriously just split. Everybody in chat split. Because Hope is going through her bad side now. That's her whole thing. She's out there at a good time. So I'll be surprised on her end. Take an aspirin and lay down, Hope. That's what Kid Clark said. No, Kenneth, I want you to touch my neck, my back, my neck. I can't say the rest of it.
You know what? My head hurts. I need a doctor.
I'm like, I don't know. I just think it's, but your pressure points, Dylan, are in your feet and your hands. So your pressure points are. So that's not a surprise. And everybody wants Thomas to come home, of course. No, this is so funny to me. I'll be shady for it's a shady Sunday. I feel like a year or so ago, so many folks were against Thomas. Now they're all like hypocrites. Now everybody's like, bring Thomas back. We love Thomas and Hope together.
I don't want Thomas and Hope back together again.
There are folks that for so long we're just like, no.
Totally disrespected her in my eyes.
I know. I think so too.
He doesn't deserve her.
There are a lot of folks online. They want it.
Can't wait for her because she's not ready.
Right.
Is that what you mean?
Yeah.
I agree.
He just
If
kept
you really
making
love her
about
that
him
much,
and his
you can wait.
timeline.
So Hope got to move on. What was going to sit and wait for Thomas to come back? He said it's over. So I'm like, go ahead, girl, keep it moving. And I always want her and Finn together. I didn't want it at first either, but I'm like, for soapy drama and to catch Steffi off guard, because Steffi has no idea. She has no idea. I'm like, that'd be funny. If she finds out, if she saw Hope and Finn kissing.
I want Finn to know the truth about Liam and Steffi.
And it's Liam and Steffi.
It's not like they're innocent people.
I have given in at this point. They like to recycle storylines. So Steffi and Hope basically are Brooke and Taylor. I mean, they are at this point. Yeah. They're not going to change it. I mean, I wish other stuff was happening too, but they're not going to do it. So I've given in. I've totally given in. I'm just going to go with it.
It's the way soaps work.
I know, but I'm saying it's so funny. The chat is completely in half, and I love it. So they're winning. So both people's winning. That's what they want you. They want you to be up in arms.
Yeah, they do.
They do. That's what they do. They do these things on purpose. Every few months they'll do a big thing, and then there you go.
What did Matt say that one time?
Yeah, to you,
I
Tammy.
don't remember.
It was to you, Tammy, and I guess it's true that when he says something like when they show stuff to present things,
or when they say something,
it's not just for shits and giggles,
right? It contributes to the story.
There's a reason, Tammy. They said that it's a reason. I think he said.
Well, it is true. Every now and then they'll throw in something. And it still might come up later. Like it like when Quinn spiked Brooke's drink. That never came out.
I don't know.
But I don't know, maybe eventually someday.
Steffi didn't kiss Liam, he kissed her. It don't matter. She kissed him back.
Because it happened twice.
No, just said it. She kissed back. I know, it's like,
it happened twice.
It happened twice.
She didn't go, oh, what are you doing? Back it up. I'm married. She didn't do that.
No. I'm telling you. Send Deacon and Sheila and Finn Zach, thanks for the super chat. They spent a year with Hope, finally growing up and getting out of a relationship with a man, in love with Steffi. Only do this. Make it make sense. That's what I'm saying. There's no sense to make. It's just I'm giving into it.
It's
This is what Bold
systemic.
does. Bold is incestuous. Bold is incestuous. This is what they do. They show signs of growth, and they just go again. So I'm going back in. I'm going back in. I was like, she told Liam no afterwards, Dewan, and then he kissed her again and kissed. And remember, Dewan, she was fantasizing about that kiss. She did a couple times.
Over and over and
Over again. She did.
So please.
Yeah, so she's not innocent in this whole thing at all. Sorry. The rating, okay, so the ratings go up and down all the time. Bold and Beautiful is the #1 soap in the world. So it's not going nowhere. Don't worry about that. It's not going nowhere. None of these soaps are going anywhere. Everybody's like, where are these soaps? They're not going anywhere.
Well, let me just say
Yes.
that if Hope gets with Finn, we're in big trouble. Like Finn and Hope, it's big trouble. That's why it would be fun. Because guess what's going to happen? Crazy Thomas is going to come back and be livid.
Yes.
That she's with Finn.
Well,
for more than one reason. Because
Yeah.
of Steffi, because it hurts Steffi, and because he's in love with Hope. He's going to cause a riot. And then Steffi is going to go full force after Hope.
Oh,
and
yeah.
I'm scared of Steffi personally.
Well,
Like, I'm totally scared of
I'm
her.
hoping that all this work that they've been doing on Hope, on the character of Hope, you know, she's still being too nice to Steffi.
Oh, yeah.
You know,
Oh,
she
way
still
too
backs
nice.
down and tries to be the peacemaker. I hope she gets to cross that line and steps into her mother's shoes. Like, you
Me
want to
too.
go toe to toe, biatch?
too.
Let's do this.
Yeah. Let's take it outside.
Yes.
Wait, let me take my Kaftan off. Let's go.
Stop. Okay, because it's gonna be there's so much. There's so much, and I mean that's what I said. We got Thomas, we got Finn, we got Liam, we got Stephanie, we got Hope. I remember Ivy's out there somewhere wanting Liam.
Out there somewhere.
Don't forget that.
She's
There's
in the
Ivy
ether
out
out
there.
there somewhere.
I
Out there
love
somewhere in the
Samantha.
ether.
Samantha, she says she should back down. Steffi is the queen.
There you go. There you go.
In her mind, she definitely is.
In her mind, yes. She is her granddaughter. She's the grandmother's granddaughter. Definitely.
How
Ooh.
dare Hope?
Diane says Sheila would support Hope and Finn.
Oh, she would.
Steffi even more angry.
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
Totally. Because Hope would be like, you should have a relationship with your mother.
Yeah.
Well,
I am
Marvin
all
says,
for it.
Marvin says, imagine Tom and Steffi turn evil after Finn and Hope.
Poor Ridge. His kids are gonna go cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs.
Yes. Ridge and Brooke, poor them. They'll be, oh my God, they'll be fighting about them kids once again. I just say, Zach, I'm just falling into line. This is what they do on Bold and Beautiful. That's what they do. So they give us a little piece of like this some growth. Because Taylor's gone. So I mean they just killed that whole thing.
Yeah.
So I'm just kind of going, I'm going with it. I'm going with it. I'm just gonna go with it. I want something goodness. I want some exciting. I want trash. I want exciting story.
Yeah.
I want to be excited to tune in every day. I do seriously. I mean, it's gonna be messy. Love it.
Really quick, going back to Bill being the daddy, do you think he's going to have a problem with Luna and RJ being together since RJ is Ridge's son?
I was thinking that, Tammy.
And there's going to be an automatic prejudice.
That's going to cause problems at some point. That's what I think, Tammy. I thought the same thing. I was like, oh yeah, I forgot they're enemies.
Like, all these wars are now being united,
exactly.
right?
Exactly. I don't know.
Or like poppy seed bagel.
And side note, homeless man gets a job with Deacon and delivers the pizzas to RJ.
I love it.
The pizza. Go on. What's his name? Finn Howard realized his name.
It made me laugh, that scene, because RJ's standing there with the pizza and he's like, well, I got the pizza. He barely got anybody want some, and Katie grabbed the box.
She's like, yeah, I'm hungry.
She like grabbed the box. She's like, yeah, I got it. Like, yeah. Start eating. That's so me.
I like her too. That's my girl. I can eat
You
two
gotta
right
offer
now.
me food, I'm gonna take it. Just ask Tami and James. When I went to their house, when I went to James, I literally stole Vienna sausages.
Yeah, you did. Really eat. It's like, I'm hungry. I'm hungry. Sure, I'll take it. Sure. That's what Katie was. She was take it. Hey, I'm here to feed people. It's fine. I have no problem with that shit. Everybody eats.
Oh
So
my
yeah.
God, so good.
So that's basically all the storylines for that happened this week. They show next week. It looks like Katie's gonna be talking to Bill. Oh, look, your new family. I'm like, oh my God.
Ugh, please.
I know. So they have that going on, and Steffi and Brooke get into it. So I
I
think
cannot wait.
she's gonna say. I think Brooke was like, "I'm staying out of this." I think Steffi's gonna say something, and I'm like, okay,
See, that's what I was gonna say earlier. That's why Brooke is scared because of what happened between her and Ridge when the whole Thomas thing happened. And now she's thinking, if I do this, then me and Steffi fight, then it's gonna make me and Ridge have problems.
right.
I think that's one thing that she's scared of. I think she wants to do it though. I really do. I hope she changes her mind.
Because that just spotlights the fact that she feels insecure in her marriage.
They're not even married
She's
yet.
that worried.
They're not even married yet.
Well, relationship, I meant.
I'm saying, how funny is that? They're not even married yet.
40-year relationship, however,
know.
37-year relationship, however long the show's been
But
on.
I'm shocked they haven't gotten. I'm just shocked they haven't remarried them yet. They haven't done that yet.
He talked about it once.
They did once. That was it. Thomas
Because remember
finds.
she said put a ring on it.
Thomas finds love in Paris, and it's Quinn. So Rita Sulfur is on GH right now. Had a good time over there. So I don't know if she's coming back anytime soon, unless she does a Wally Kurth and does both
And
shows.
isn't she moving out of state?
Yeah, in real life.
Yeah, I think in real life she's moving out of state.
She got remarried again. She got remarried.
Did it say where?
She got remarried to her ex-husband.
Right.
They're so cute together.
They're cute together, actually.
I want her to stay on GH forever.
I love her as Lois. She's really good.
I know. I love Lois so much.
Yeah, so it's good. This is good. Okay, folks, we're gonna end it because it's actually I got a show in 20 minutes. Another show.
Whatever.
I know.
I know. Whatever.
10,000 emails.
Hit that like button, people. We only have 17 likes. Come on.
If,
Hit that like button, please.
They don't like it. They don't like us. They just like to watch. So, folks, we won't be here next week because it is Father's Day, and I'll be a father and grandfather doing so with my kids. So we'll be back the following, the 23rd. So we'll be back in 2 weeks. They'll be here before you know it. So we'll be here before you know it. We'll be back. Again, tonight's my Emmy show starting at 6 p.m. Pacific, 9 p.m. Eastern. Check that out. Next will be GH. And we'll see you next time. Bye. I do this.